So, I'm a very passionate person. When I like something, I become passionate about it. I have strong opinions. And right now, I am passionate about Mario Party Superstars. Growing up in the 2010s, I really haven't seen many good Mario parties. Sure, Mario Party 9 and 10 were okay, and Super Mario Party was something. But it didn't really compare to the older Mario parties. The games became slower paced and aspects were changed that really shouldn't have been. This is part of the reason Mario Party Superstars blew me away. Its classic return to the old formula and bringing back so many old great features while keeping great new ones makes it an almost perfect Mario Party in my opinion. This is officially my favorite game on Switch besides Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and although I love it, it isn't perfect. I thought of so many cool things they could add to the game that I think would be amazing either as DLC or future compilation titles. This won't necessarily be something like simply wishing for more minigames or boards, but fundamental changes to the gameplay. The first thing I want to talk about is changing the fundamental rules of the game. The first thing this game needs is more turn options. Yeah, sometimes 30 turns just isn't enough. Why not give a 50 turn option like other Mario parties, or even a 100 turn option? You could even add a 1000 turn option and make it something special. Imagine the YouTubers that would play that mode and the attention this game would get from it. So what if it's not meant to be played in one sitting? Silly options like this could be amazing and add so much charm. Next up is being able to change the price of things. Smash Bros. Ultimate has a feature where you can artificially balance characters by making them stronger or weaker. I don't know if that's a great comparison to what I'm about to propose, but what I want to see is an option to change prices of items and stars. It would be really cool if you could raise a star to 50 coins instead of 20 and change the prices of items in the shop, just to have something a little different. You could even make stars free and just raise the price of items. The playstyle again would be greatly different and could be some fun things to play around with this customizability. And the last fundamental rule I would like to see that have an option for is choosing which bonus stars appear. Like blacklisting minigames, I wish there was an option to pick which bonus stars appeared. This might not sound like much, and I know there's already an option to kind of pick which bonus stars you want to see, but I mean, like, I wish we could pick any of which of the two bonus stars would appear at the end, because this would completely alter the way people play. Imagine you pick the Bowser star and the slow star. Buying cursed dice blocks and landing on Bowser is going to be the meta, and it's a risk/reward. Since Bowser might hurt you, it would just be another way to play the game and make way for some more strategy. Alright, and number 2, the next thing I'd really like to see Mario Party do is add more Bowser space selections. A Bowser space is usually pretty predictable. You either lose coins, a star, or you play a Bowser minigame. I feel like there could be some more interesting options, such as swapping items with people, or my personal favorite Bowser option that did not make a comeback was reverse minigames. Reverse minigames would be so fun in Superstars, and there's so many minigames it would work with. Bowser's Big Blast, Trace Race, Bounce and Trounce, Bumper Balls, Rapid River Race, Bumper Balloon Cars, and even more. You could even rework coin minigames like Parasol Plummet to give negative coins. This would be so fun as it introduces alternative ways to play minigames. Number 3, blacklisting minigames. There's different minigame packs in Mario Party Superstars, but I thought it would be so cool to take this one step further. Let us pick minigames we don't and do want to see in Mario Party boards. If we want, let us get rid of Catch You Later and Snowball Summit specifically, but who would want to get rid of Snowball Summit? That game is so fun. Or set it to only Bowser's Big Blast. This kind of customization would be incredible. Number 4, this is a smaller thing I would like to see, and that is having players take over CPU roles and vice versa. This is an idea I got from Mario Party 8, and I'm not sure if it exists in earlier Mario Parties because I haven't played every one. But I think it would be cool if you were able to switch your characters to an AI and vice versa. Not only would this be useful for when your roommate rage quits in the middle of a game, but would make for a great content if you could have people join mid-game after a CPU has been playing for them for 10 turns. Number 5 is achievements. I think Mario Party Superstars already has achievements of some sort with titles, but I want more. Make challenges that are insanely hard, like win every minigame against master CPUs in a 30-turn game. Just throw in so many achievements, it just becomes so hard to get them all. Give us something to grind for, something that's gonna take us hundreds or even thousands of hours to 100%. I want to see hundreds or even thousands of pointless things just to keep me going. Up next, I would like to see more items added to Mario Party Superstars. Number 1 being the bit size power-up. An item of this function exists in Mario Party 7 and 8, where every space you travel, you get 3 coins. I would love to see this item in Superstars in some form. Number 2 is the reverse mushroom. From Mario Party 3, this mushroom would allow you to roll backwards. Although overpowered, I would love to see this item return as a special item at least, or make the cost justify its power. And these next 2 items are items that are brand new, have never been in a Mario Party before, and the first one is the Super Custom Dice Block. This item would be a special item and would allow you to force one of your opponents to roll any number you chose. This item would be absolutely crazy, forcing your opponents land on a Bowser space, or if on Peach's birthday cake, you could potentially make them land on a giant Piranha Plant space that would give you a star from them. The second item I would propose is a Get Out of Bowser free card. This is an item that would not function like a normal item. Essentially, it acts as a shield, so whenever Bowser appears to steal from you, it blocks him once. This would not take up an item slot and would automatically work whenever you landed on a Bowser space or passed him on Yoshi's Tropical Island. This would also allow you to opt out of Bowser minigames and give you the option to opt out of Bowser Revolutions. And finally, this is just my other section. The last thing is just sort of a combination of a bunch of little things that I didn't think warranted their own section. So these are just a little quality of life things I would really like to see in Mario Party and a couple new interesting ways to play. I always emphasize in Mario Party that I always want more options. Like, the main game is just fine, and I want people to be able to enjoy it as much as possible. But my keyword is options. Just give us more interesting ways to play. Allow us to play in ways that we want to. So here are some other quality of life changes I'd like to see as options. Number 1, being able to buy multiple items from the shop. This was possible in earlier Mario parties, but for some reason in Superstars, we cannot do that. 2, having the price of the star fluctuate every time it's purchased. This would be interesting and kind of force you to strategize whether it's right to buy a star or wait. Most of the time you probably still buy a star, but it would still be kind of interesting as an option. And 3, being able to increase or decrease the amount of numbers you can roll on the dice block. And here's another idea for a mode, that if a number is rolled, it can't be rolled again until all 10 numbers have been rolled. This is interesting because if you know the only 2 numbers left are 2 and 5, you can plan around that. Another idea for a mode is making a sudden death mode where a star is 50 coins and you need 2 to win. And the second someone gets 2, they automatically win and the game ends. There is no limit on turns. There are so many possibilities that they could do with this and what they've already made. They wouldn't even have to make new content, and I would just like to see them kind of get creative with this. So overall, what you can take away from this video, more options. I still want people to be able to enjoy Mario Party as it is now, but give us options to make our games crazier. Allow us to be able to do whatever we want and change up the gameplay in lots of insane and interesting ways. And take advantage of all the content you've already made and your past genius ideas and just add these things to keep people playing for years to come. Thank you guys for watching and have a beautiful day.